All right, so what's up, guys? I'm Jordan. I'm from Saratoga Springs. For those of you that have no clue where the hell I'm talking about, little small town in upstate New York. No, not New York City, about 3.5 hours away. Don't give me that. I'm here because I was the guinea pig and first user of our Decoder software, and I've been using it ever since. I love it. It's changed the way I trade. I was a newbie. Even before this happened, the Decoder came out. I think my second week as part of the network, and it's really helped take my game to the next level to the point where I've actually been able to double my account in 4 weeks. So 2 weeks from when I got that software, I was able to double my account. Going through at the beginning of the week and figuring out where I expect the market to go. If a pair is going up, if a pair is going down, if there's going to be a reset. And then what I do is I like to open up my Ninja Trader. I fire it up. I'm a PC guy. I activate our decoder, and then I'm watching for either a sell signal or a buy signal that's going to correspond with where I think the market's already going. So I'm not just using the decoder, I'm using it with the knowledge that we have in the program as well. And that's really what I've seen as the great success rate using the decoder. I've tried using it alone just to scalp, and it was doing okay. Basically, what I do is I would look and place an order with a 5 pip stop loss, a 10 pips take profit, go every signal I got, and I was probably hitting like 50–60% of those, but it wasn't consistent enough for me, and that led me to really using the strategy with it. So the big thing you got to remember when you're using this decoder is make sure you're not just using the decoder. Make sure you're using it with the knowledge that we already have put in place as part of this program. The only thing that really I wish I had in this decoder package is an ability to kind of set up and press a button so that I could get an alert on, let's say, my phone when a sell signal was going to go or when a buy signal was going to go, because there are times where I can see the market's going a certain way, and I'm waiting and I'm waiting and I'm waiting for that signal to come, but I have to go and do something else. Part of the reason I love Forex is the market's going 24 hours a day. I can leave, go to the gym, run some errands, but every once in a while I have to step away from the laptop to do that. All of a sudden that signal happens and I wasn't there to catch the signal. There it goes. Every once in a while too, the signal will go and you will see a drawdown. It is going to happen. But I've learned that when I'm using these longer term trends, I'm not trying to scalp everything. It does reset. The biggest example of that is going back to UJ had a big drop about a week ago, and I got the sell signal right before it. It went up 15 pips on me, and I got scared and I closed out my trade. If I had waited 5 more minutes, it came right back down, and I would have picked up a 60 pip trade. Just how it goes. So sometimes you got to remember you got to ride the wave. Overall, though, now that I've been using the decoder and the program, I'm probably hitting between 70 and 80% of my trades, which I think is a great number. If I can hit the ball 4 out of 5 times, I'm in the MLB, and I'm probably the greatest hitter ever. So I'm gonna take it. The thing I like most really about the decoder, to be honest, is just it gives me more peace of mind that I'm reading the chart right. So when I sit there and I do my analysis and I think the market is going up and we've reached resistance or we've reached an EMA where it's going to bounce back, and I see that sell signal, that's immediate market biofeedback to me telling me, okay, I'm not the only person that's seeing this. It's someone else is there. The decoder is there telling me, yes, I think you're reading that the right way. And it really helped me as a beginning trader, because when you're just starting out, you really don't always know what you're doing. So the decoder has really helped me make a trade, step away from the laptop, step away from the phone, throw the phone out the window, turn it off, do whatever I have to do, and just accept the fact that the market is going to do what it's going to do. So if you were to call me up right now and ask me why should I buy the traffic decoder software, it's just simply peace of mind and cleaning up entries, right? You want your entry as clean as possible so that you can get the max amount of pips every trade. Most of the better traders I've talked to so far that I've tried to learn from or trying to just hit a certain amount of pips every day, the cleaner your entries are, the easier it is to get those pips. And that's really what the decoder has allowed me to do, clean up those entries so that I don't have to worry if I got in at the right time, the wrong time. Let the decoder do that decision making for me, and it's a little bit more of a load off my shoulders. One thing we kind of need to add going forward in the future, it's just a little demo of how to set up the decoder with gold. Right now, I know how to work it with all the Forex pairs, but adding in commodities, it doesn't work right away. There's something you have to do to it. I've seen other people do it, but I haven't figured that out yet. So a little demo on that will really be kind of the next step. But like I said, guys, the three main benefits, and I want to drive this home, is just the peace of mind of knowing you have a strong trade coming your way, the simplification of the process, and just being able to step away from the phone is really made my trading style so much better and so much more efficient. How do you think that?